The chilling case of the Connecticut River Valley Killer stands as a haunting testament to the shadows that linger in our world. Over a harrowing 10-year span, 8 vibrant young women lost their lives, often targeted due to their noble professions as nurses. This grim pattern invites us to reflect on the dangers that can lurk even in the most mundane aspects of life. Among these victims, Kathy Milliken shines through as the first confirmed soul taken, her passion for photography and nature a beautiful reminder of her spirit. Tragically, her brutal murder in 1978 marked the beginning of a dark chapter that left a community grappling with fear and despair. As we delve deeper into this unsettling narrative, the case of Mary Elizabeth Crit Lay emerges, serving as a stark reminder of the perils associated with hitchhiking. After being dropped off near a turnpike, her disappearance sparked a massive search, with her body ultimately discovered 2 weeks later in a remote wooded area, intensifying the urgent questions surrounding her fate. Ellen Ruth Freed, a dedicated nurse and the second victim in this series of tragedies, vanished shortly after reporting a suspicious vehicle. The discovery of her remains over a year later, horrifically mutilated, echoed the grim realities faced by so many in the area, as the killer's presence cast a long shadow over the community. Continuing this tragic tale, we encounter Eva Marie Morse, who was last seen hitchhiking in July 1985. The discovery of her body nearly a year later, marked by multiple stab wounds, drew chilling parallels to earlier murders, reinforcing the fear that gripped the community and underscoring the pressing need for action. The unsettling trend continued with the brutal murder of Linda Moore in her own home in April 1986. A tragic event that spotlighted the ongoing violence against women in the area. Despite numerous eyewitnesses who had witnessed the nightmare unfold, the perpetrator remained elusive, leaving an indelible mark on the community's psyche. Linda Moore's vicious attack, perpetrated by a man armed with a knife, became a symbol of the fear and vulnerability women faced daily. The chilling account of her last moments shocked investigators and deepened the community's resolve to bring justice to light. Adding to the harrowing string of victims, Barbara Agnew vanished under mysterious circumstances after departing from a ski resort, her body later discovered deep within the woods. This stark reality hinted at the presence of a potential serial killer, leaving the community both frightened and desperate for answers. Amidst the chaos, Jane Borowski emerged as a symbol of resilience, surviving a horrific stabbing incident. In a remarkable display of bravery, she fought back against her attacker, seeking help despite the severity of her wounds, reminding us all of the unyielding human spirit. Jane's harrowing experience left her with life-threatening injuries, including 2 collapsed lungs and a severed jugular vein, yet her survival was nothing short of miraculous. Her story galvanized the community, highlighting the urgent need for justice and protection. As the investigation into Jane's case unfolded, potential suspect Michael Andrew Nicola emerged, raising alarm bells due to his violent track record. His connection to several similar crimes in the Connecticut River Valley cultivated mounting concerns for the safety of the community. Michael Nicola's troubling history, marked by accusations of violence against women, culminated in a tragic murder-suicide, illuminating a cycle of terror that seemingly led to the serial killings. These revelations compelled the community to unite in their fight against the darkness that threatened their lives. The first disappearance, that of Marina Ostrowskaya in February 2004, unfolded as she took a shortcut to meet her boyfriend's parents. This incident ignited a large-scale search, which ultimately linked her case to numerous other unresolved disappearances, raising the stakes in this ongoing investigation. Reflecting this troubling pattern, victims like Irina Popova and Tatiana Baya were found under eerily similar circumstances, further solidifying a disturbing trend. These young women, all seemingly vibrant and full of life, faced the same tragic fate, sending shockwaves through the community. After a brief hiatus, the killer resurfaced with the gruesome murder of Ludmila Miroshnichenko in June 2005, escalating fears to new heights. Witnesses reported seeing a suspicious man with the body, prompting investigators to intensify their efforts to uncover the truth behind these heinous acts. The investigation progressed, leading to the grim discoveries of Marina Azarskaya and Ludmila Miрошhenko, both showing unmistakable signs of assault and strangulation. These revelations heightened concerns about the active status of the killer, reigniting the community's fear and determination. In a tragic continuation of this unsettling series, Natalia Zakova's abduction and murder followed the same chilling pattern as previous victims. Her case further fueled the investigation into the mysterious identity of the Devosi maniac, as the hunt for justice continued with fervor. Witnesses stepped forward, providing descriptions of a suspicious man seen around the time of Natalia's disappearance, which led to the creation of a sketch and a public appeal for information. Despite intensive DNA testing, no matches were found, prolonging the search and leaving the community yearning for resolution. In 1975, Tomo Yamasaki became the first victim to disappear, leading to the unsettling discovery of her body inside a septic tank. This grim event set a harrowing precedent for subsequent cases in the area, as the community grappled with a pervasive sense of fear. Ritsuko Hyakutake's case in 1980 added another layer of terror, with the alleged killer sending a strange letter that raised alarm about the safety of her family. This sinister communication deepened the community's anxiety and highlighted the complexities intertwined within these unresolved crimes. Kumi's abduction in 1982 was marked by a bizarre phone call mimicking her voice, followed by a postcard from the killer. Such chilling actions only intensified the fear that gripped the community, as their sense of security continued to unravel. The connection among the victims is striking. Each was linked through their work, reported missing before their bodies were uncovered, emphasizing the urgent necessity for improved protective measures. It serves as a wake-up call, urging communities to remain vigilant and proactive in safeguarding their members. In a shocking turn, Terahiko Matsui's confession surfaced under questionable circumstances, raising critical questions about police interrogation practices. This scenario highlights the broader implications of coerced confessions in criminal investigations, provoking much-needed discussions on justice and integrity. Finally, the Chata affair remains a haunting reminder of unresolved crimes that extend their impact beyond the victims' families, challenging the community's sense of safety. The enduring mystery implores us to seek thorough and fair investigations, pushing us toward a promise of justice that must never be forgotten.